Anand Chandra at this end. I have little over 23 years of industry experience. I've built trading systems all my life. I come from a pure banking and financial services background. I delivered large transformations for multinational Fortune 500 financial services institution here at Acolyte, here at Bounteous Acolyte. I'm responsible for the go-to-market and strategy for financial services. I'm one of the SVPs for the businesses, and this is my fifth year at Bounteous Acolyte now. And in the past, I've worked with the organizations like TCS and Synchron. So that's a bit about me. From a top three business priorities perspective, it is a combination of growth, innovation, and customer success. So, from a viewpoint of growth, our focus is to look at the top 20 customers and how do we go and service that segment of our customers in a big, broad capacity across the different lenses of cloud, data, and AI. From a cross-regional perspective, we are quite bullish on certain regions, Montreal, Glasgow, Budapest, and we are also doing a very heavy investment in terms of the GCC play that is quite prevalent in India. And we have had that uh, sort of a view for a very long time, and now it is taking shape in the way we thought. So we are helping large institutions with their GCC mandate in India. And then last but not least, delivering the AI initiatives for the business functions, including platforms like Murex, where they can come in, creating point of views and productionizing some of those for some of our customers, is predominantly the business focus for the coming months. Uh, there are with the advent of generative AI, there is a lot of these tools and technologies that are out there that does the research for you. But when I look at a platform like Draup, there is an industry orientation to the intelligence. So the context is preset. Models have their own set of learnings. The platform is intuitive. And when we have to look at using intelligence tools, we want to focus on innovation segments for our prospects, for our customers, key investment initiatives where the wallet share and mind share have their synergies, and from a success factor viewpoints, what does good looks like. If you were to find that and scrape it, it would be an effort. We would be able to figure it out, but using platforms like yourselves, Drop, the intelligence tools does provides a lot of this in a very concise and readable and shareable and consumable fashion. And that's one of the reasons why we would use the platform. So, good question. We had evaluated certain tools, and this is this is every year exercise. We it is not. I mean, we have been users of Drop for a good amount of time now, in years, but we relook at that canvas every year, and consistently, one of the reasons that stood out for Drop is the ease of use, is the usability of the platform itself in a very simplistic way. How to search, how to consume, how to download, even while downloading, what to exclude, what to include. It's very simple. It's snackable, it's consumable. And of course, customer support. There are occasions where you have new members coming in. There are changes in the division, so the license needs recalibration, new features coming in, proactive sharing of some of the information that comes in. So I would say two things that stands out is the usability and exceptional customer support. Drop as a platform, we use it for account intelligence, we use it for our strategy sessions, we use it for our outreach programs, our sales campaigns as a baseline of what that proposition of ours should take a shape for a customer. We always believe that we should be having the conversations which are relevant to the customer as opposed to what is something that we want to take forward, and Draup helps us balance that out. It has predominantly helped us in new outreach, client meeting preparations, presentations on what are some of the key factors, what are some of the key success parameters that the client is looking for, specifically around areas like a GCC growth or AI innovation or a cloud migration and scaling out some of the data platforms. So those are some of the areas where Drop has really helped us. And it helps us find the industry pulse. A industry peer to peer, when you speak to a financial services organization, then you speak to the second. A platform like Drop makes it more relatable for those two conversations. So those are the some of the key areas where Drop has contributed in its capacity. Some of the SDR campaigns, I would say, the SDR campaigns, which is um, which is sort of an outreach that is to a population or a segment which is not necessarily known to us. We have a targeted campaign which is an account based marketing, which Drop allows us to go with some very tailored curated content. But then there are certain campaigns which we want to broadcast some of our success stories, something exciting that we've been to build and bring it out for our customers, in terms of a white paper on AI, which was the most recent one, an AI for business and AI. So it was almost like AI for tech and AI for business. How do you distinguish between that? And how much of synergy that you can draw from one industry domain to the other industry domain? That was the theme of the white paper. And a platform like Drop allowed us to make an outreach to a broader base, prospects and customers, to message it out that what is that industry point of view that we have. So I believe that would be the most a significant part where Drop contributed for our outreach. Well, has it resulted in success? It's still a work in progress. I'll be fair on that point, but it has really allowed us to deliver it with quality in terms of an outreach. The simplicity and the ease of use of the platform itself. The navigations are simple, the navigations are clean. The way I would be able to filter out some of the information while I need to get it into a consumable form, whether it's a PowerPoint, PDF, Excel. Its usability is of a high degree, and has a great aspect of accessibility. I do have some team members who are specially abled, and then the platform allows them to leverage that in a good way. And like I said, customer support, very responsive. People are available. It's a very global way of interacting with Drop. It does not comes out as an intelligence tool that is stationed out of one remote location, but it comes out as a very global team and very inclusive. So those are some of the reasons why we would continue to use Draw. Yeah. One particular thing that really stands out, and it is important for us, we call ourselves the right size organization, an organization that is not small and that is not big. We are just about that size that can deliver large enterprise grade transformation with that right degree of nimbleness, with that pedigree to deliver excellence. And with that lens, when we look at a transformation, an incumbent analysis or incumbent assessment of what that landscape today is in an account plan helps us further strengthen our differentiation approach. The other thing that I really like about is the technology segmentation, because large financial institutions, as large as they get and as bigger as they get, you typically have a very fragmented technology fabric, and it Drop allows us to see how fragmented that is, and bringing that consolidation lens, bringing that DevOps, DevSecOps, cloud, data, AI aspect into our conversation proactively for the client. I like that uniqueness of the account based content or the intelligence that comes out, if I were to call out a couple of areas.